Hello dear Aries, welcome back to my channel, and this is your reading for the month of July 2022. So let's begin shuffling. I tried doing your reading yesterday, but I think the memory of my phone was full, so I could not record it, or it was half recorded or something, so I had to delete it, and I'm gonna do it again now. So let's begin. This is going to be your first week, second week, third week, fourth week, and the fifth week. Yeah. Marriage is on the cards for some of you. A lot of happiness I can see from the sun card, sorry. A lot of stability also. Some of you might be dealing with a Gemini. Could be any sign though, like I always say. Okay, I'm not gonna take that. I don't do reverse or upright, because I'm already selecting 2 cards per week, so I don't believe in so much of negativity. Fourth week and the fifth week. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a Libra sign as well. I know you cannot see the entire spread, but I'm going to show you the cards as and when we go ahead. So let's begin. Those who are new to my channel, please note that this is a reading directly from the book of Nostradamus, a major, very famous prophet of the 15th century who used to work for kings and queens and make prophecies for them, very accurate ones. So let's begin. Your first week has the Hierophant and the 10 of Stars. Let's see what that means for you. 10 of Stars, please. 10 of Stars, 10 of Stars, and Hierophant for Aries. Okay. I believe some of you could be getting married around this time, which means that especially for the brides, that they will have to leave their house and move to the husband's home, which, though it's a very happy moment and though it's the greatest change in your life, but that is bringing you a lot of pain and sorrow and tears. It could also means that you are, if you're single, then there is a job change that is happening and you have to move to another city, country, state, whatever, and that is kind of which means you would be leaving your parents behind or your loved ones behind, and which is bringing you a lot of disappointment and tears. And if you're a student, you have to move abroad or move another state, whatever, again away from your friends and your family, which is causing you, of course, a lot of heartbreak. That is what I can sense from this first week. So it is for all sorts of people, but definitely something which is happening in your life which is good for you, but at the same time it is causing you a lot of heartbreak. So yes, religious conviction or belief, a lot of religious ceremonies would be happening around this time for you. You would be approaching people, like astrologers, tarot readers, people, your gurus, people you believe in, for doing some ceremonies in your house, or maybe for the to get rid of the negative energies, or if you're feeling stuck or whatever, you are believing, you have a lot of, I would say, very strong religious conviction, religious belief around this time, at least Aries. A lot of traditional things are happening around you. Of course, if it's a marriage, then a lot of traditional cultural things that are happening. Good advice you're getting from somebody. A Hierophant is somebody you are taking advice from, so you're definitely approaching somebody who has that kind of authority and aura. Yes, and since I do not see anything of that sort, any misfortune that is happening, because the 10 of Stars is quite a negative card, which is being already negated by the Hierophant, which is a very positive card in the reading. So I feel that you definitely, if it's work, if it's studies, if it's your marriage that is happening, or anything related to religious functions that are happening in your home, if you believe in one, then it is just that you're feeling very exhausted around this time, with all the preparatory things that you're doing, or with all the packing that you're doing, or with all the shifting that you're doing. Maybe you are moving to a new house and you're calling your priest to do some sort of religious thing for you. It could be anything. So religious affairs are definitely involved in the first week. We get to the second week now, which is the 11 of Suns, which is the Page card, and the 7 of Moons. Let's see what that means for you. 11 of Suns and 7 of Moons. Aries. Aries, please. Yeah, see? Yeah. See, like I said, you're approaching somebody who has that kind of authority to give you advice. So it could be at the workplace also. Page talks about a person who is extraordinary, who has a lot of skills, and who is in the presence of a person, the Hierophant, which means a presence of a person who is brilliant, who has a lot of knowledge. So a page, like a very obedient person, is taking all the knowledge from such a person. So it could be a priest, a guru, it could be a new boss, it could be your teacher, it could be anybody, maybe some neighbor, which is kind of very providing you with a very knowledgeable stuff, who is very brilliant in its doing. So basically you are contacting or you're having conversations with a lot of strangers, sorry, so which will come as a surprise for you. They might do something surprising for you. The other card we have is the 7 of Moons, which talks about flight of fantasy, which means you could be planning holidays, or you could actually be traveling around this time. So like I told you, that you might be moving to study somewhere else away from your home, or you would be moving houses, or you would be moving away for your job, or whatever it is, to start a new business. Whatever is happening around this time, there's definitely some sort of travel is involved, or you are planning to travel around this time, or you're thinking that okay, I want to travel. Travel is on your mind around this time. This talks about that. Definitely planning is happening. You might be getting into, like I said, a lot of religious conviction, religious beliefs around this time is very strong for you, Aries. So you might be meditating a lot around this time. Your imagination is really heightened, so you are becoming a visionary. You are planning your life, like this is what I want next, maybe a house, maybe a car, okay, next I want to join this company, whatever XYZ for you, take as which resonates with you. Basically you're making plan, you're thinking about the future, you know what you want next, and you're trying to meditate and manifest it. There could also be illusion of success. You might feel that you're very successful, or you were there because you got that particular job, or you got that particular college, but you know that you still have a lot of hard work to do. You still have a long way to go. So don't think that you have arrived as yet. Even if that you think that now you're married, don't think that you have arrived as yet. You have still a long way to go. The Sun card and the 3 of Moons, beautiful to have in a reading. Beautiful. 3 of Moons. You can see this person, there's somebody who's blowing a trumpet, right? When do you blow a trumpet? You blow a trumpet when you're celebrating something. Like you see these parades that happen on the US, on the roads in New York City, people blowing trumpets, playing drums and all sort of stuff is when they're celebrating something. We talked about marriage in your first week with the Hierophant, so definitely celebrations are happening throughout the week of July. It doesn't mean that you are very much getting married in the first week. Maybe you're meeting the priest, maybe you're planning in the second week, maybe you're getting married in the third week. It could be any week of July, because I see at least the first 3 weeks are very good for you. New things, new beginnings, and happy news is in store for you. Let's clarify the Sun now with Nostradamus. And the 3 of Moons, please. Yes. So like I said, there could be a lot of enlightenment also, there could be happiness also, there could be contentment also with the current situation. It will be joy unbounded. It will be your health will be really good. So if it wasn't that good or that great in the past few months or years, it's gonna be really good. You're going to triumph over all your problems. There could be material fortune. Like I said, you will just move into a new house, maybe you bought a new car, or anything materialistically. The friendships look strong as well, and marriage and success again are recommended by the Sun card. So marriage is definitely there for you, Aries, if not already happened, and some sort of success and celebration is also there for you, because this card also talks about success. This card also talks about celebration. It talks about fruitfulness. So maybe you worked really hard, you maybe have very sad and exhausted in the past, so now you're finally enjoying the fruit, celebrating with your loved ones. You're recovering again, health looks good, and you're recovering from whatever sadness, mental trauma, breakup, or health issues that you might have had in the past. There's some sort of relief and healing which is happening around this time, which is great. And some of you could also be expecting, so pregnancy is in stores for you, and that's why there is celebrations. All in all, good news are there for you, at least till the 3rd week I can see. Getting to your 4th week, we have the Emperor and the Two of Stars. If I haven't already mentioned, then I would like to tell you that some of you might be dealing with a Libra, because this card is, I don't know if you can read, I don't think you will be able to read, there's Libra written on it, and there is a Libra sign also. So the Emperor here brings a lot of stability to your life, brings a lot of harmony to your life, okay? So if there wasn't any harmony or balance in your life, now I think there is work-life balance and more balance in your life. Or maybe you wanted a kid, like I said, you could be planning family as well. So there's stability, there's authority, there's fatherhood. So it could be you who's becoming a father, or your father figure is very strong. I can see male authority with the Emperor card is around you. If it's not you, there's somebody around you who has that kind of authority, which is for good. There's a lot of accomplishment in your work, so you're feeling very happy about that. You're very intelligent, very intellectual around this time, so your brain is really working fast and correct. You have strong conviction. You can make people impress. You can impress people. You can make people follow you, believe in what you're saying, and sort of accept you as a person, as a boss, or as whatever. If you were dealing with court cases, then it might be held up around this time, and chances are that they might be in your favor. I see a lot of forward movement happening in your life in any which way. If that's next position, or that's college, or that's getting married, or that's baby planning, you're moving forward with your life, which is great. The Two of Stars, if you talk about, is balance again, is harmony, is about friendship, and is about attachment. So I see that you and your friends are very close, so you could be spending a lot of time with your friends. Maybe you have been ignoring them for a long time, maybe you have been ignoring your family for a long time for your work, because you have been so busy with work. So I think that now you're balancing everything. Getting to your 4th week, we have the Three of Moons and the One of Stars, which is again a good card, and you could be dealing with another Aries sign as well. It could be any sign, like I say, but these are the signs that are popping up. Three of Suns and One of Stars. Yep, so your brain is, like I said, really working fast. The One of Stars talk about intellect again, triumph, your problems are being solved, you're coming out as a winner. You're very aggressive and passionate about your work, about your life, about your family, whatever it is that is there for you, your business, and it could get a little overwhelming also at the same time with handling so much stuff. You are initiating new ideas and plans. Your brain, like I said, is really working fast. Your creativity is really fast. You're coming up with new ideas and plans all the time. The Three of Suns here talks about again enterprise and trade. So you could be planning or starting something new, or coming up with new ideas at workplace in your present position and a present job, which could be very good for your work. You're showing a lot of courage and boldness at your workplace. You're doing a lot of activities. It could be activities with other colleagues, or other just social activities, or extracurricular activities at workplaces, and some of them like want it. Intellectual power is again and again coming in your picture, so your brain is really sharp around this time. There's definitely you discovering new things, coming up, like I said, with new ideas. If something was not working in a certain way, you're discovering new ways of doing the same thing, and there's a lot of cooperation from your team members and from your family around this time, which is great. All in all, I feel that what you need to take from this reading is that you are going to have a beautiful month, dear Aries, and this is by far, and I'm telling you, by far the best reading I'm doing. And there's so much happiness, there's so much celebration, there's happiness and forward movement in every aspect of your life, from your personal growth to your professional growth. I see there's a lot of happiness and celebrations. So good luck to you, dear Aries, and if you like this reading, please do like, share and comment, and I will see you next month. Bye bye.